for a long time. We had some schmuck that plays the goofy characters here in DFW, and that is the only other person I could think of that actually plays Duck Hunt, and they look like, yeah, we are getting the okay, ready to send them on in. This will be our first match here of Ultimate Shockwave on Wednesday. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Taquito by himself, sadly, trying to take you through this. So if you hear me asking questions, I'm going to be asking the wonderful producer things about the match here. You won't be able to hear him speaking, but nonetheless, I have a little bit of company, and hopefully I can bounce some ideas off. Now, something I wonder to myself here as a Duck Hunt versus Inkling, I wonder where this is going to go, because that can is going to be so very important, and all these random hitboxes are also going to be very crucial. I wonder if, though, we're going to see any kind of use of the gunmen from Slagothor. Oh, there we go. As soon as I say something, Slagothor busts out the gunmen. That can is doing tons of work here. Using it for spacing and approaching. I really like the use of that going on from the side of Slagothor. I don't really know a lot about the character itself, sorry, I get distracted over here, guys. I apologize. I don't really know a lot about this character specifically. I do know I would say I kind of know a bit about Inkling. I would be lying. I played the character early on myself in Ult. I did not play it going forward. I was more of a Kiddy Kong player up all the way through. But I am surprised to see that Duck Hunt is kind of holding a lot of stage presence versus this character that completely... Grinn, what are you doing? Why are you jumping in on gunmen like that? You've got to dodge that a little more. And also, you know what? Never mind. I get it. I get it on Slagothor's side right there. Wonderful setup and wonderful coverage here from the Duck Hunt main, who's rocking it just all over the map. The gunmen really kind of put in work, and I feel like, oh my gosh, the can setup was almost there. Look at the way he also uses that frisbee. That is insane. This player, Slagothor's got, are you watching this, bro? Slagothor's got some movement with this character, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is wild to me. Exactly. Yeah, like this is a player who absolutely is rocking Duck Hunt. Also, if you guys are seeing that player cam down there, we tried to figure it out. I have no idea why it's showing so dark on Slagothor's side over there. But unfortunately, I would say this is good for Grinn, but Grinn is kind of catching the work right now from this. This could be potentially a 3-0, which would be insane. I have never seen this Slagothor player in my life, and I would love to know where they came from, because Lord have mercy, are they hard to deal with. But Grinn is finally able to take a stock there. Oh my gosh. I also like that. Did you see the tiny little bounce on the can right there trying to read that jump? Oh, this is going to be a punish. Good dash grab. Can we get something else there? That failed roller could have ended horribly. I love the read on the tech. Slagothor is just all over the stage, putting on that coverage. Good. Oh, no. So much shield pressure. So much simple shield pressure being put on by Slagothor. Oh, this is going to be bad. That can's going to do a lot of coverage, and of course, forces Grinn to go high, taking the final stock there in game number 1. Slagothor proving that Duck Hunt might be a good character. You know what? That's an interesting question. Okay, so guys, obviously, like I said, you can't hear production. They're asking what kind of character archetype Duck Hunt is, and I kind of want to say Duck Hunt's a zoner, because he does want to run in. Once the character opens up and does kind of lay a trap down, he does want to run in and kind of get some damage off maybe some boxing, but production asked if it was a set play character. I would kind of think about Snake. I'm not saying Duck Hunt is anything like Snake at all, but the way the can is used is very much so in a trapping kind of way. Duck Hunt is going to trap the character, your opposing character, as much as he possibly can. And as you can tell, Slagothor has done really well. That could have been a crazy setup from Grinn right there for some huge damage. Sadly, that won't come to fruition. But if you keep watching, you got to see the way Duck Hunt uses the Frisbee, also uses can, and then uses Gunman to complement both of those. Gunman, if it's close enough, will blow up the Frisbee. But the Frisbee has like that lingering, like active hitbox all the way through. That was an amazing setup right there from Slagothor. Unfortunately, didn't come to fruition. Grinn, you got to stop trading. You're going to lose the trade against Duck Hunt almost every single time, and that is a powerful back air to give Grinn stock number 1 here in game 2. I like that. Did you see the hitbox trading possession of the can? Now Grinn is kind of, as we speak a little too soon, kind of getting a little bit of a download here on what Slagothor wants to go for. But if you notice, Grinn is doing very, very well to move Slagothor away from his can. So I'm enjoying this so far. Did I just see Roller trade for free? I wonder if Roller's intangible. Oh, that was so good! That was actually so good. What a cheese kill. Absolutely. Production just said Grinn looking a lot more fluid, 100%. Grinn has, again, I feel like as we saw in that first stock, Grinn really got the download, and that's exactly what they wanted. Oh, yeah, I had Grinn held onto that shield a little more. Did Frisbee just literally cover the punish? That's insane. The berry punish, the setup doesn't go off because Frisbee explodes on that final kind of throw right there. Oh my gosh. Well, don't get up attack into can is what we're learning here at Shockwave 207. You're not allowed to do that. This was a lead here for Grinn, and now Grinn is letting Slagothor get dangerously close to, I mean, coming back. We've seen what Slagothor can do when they're on a bit of a run. And, I mean, look, it was 7 a second ago. Now the damage is closing. That's a good roller. Do we see something else here? Slagothor is obviously covering their approach there with the can. Very good. That might not have been the best decision because it does put Slagothor in a bad... No way. Grinn, there's no way this turns around on you, right? Okay, there's one thing that I like. I like that Grinn is trying to do. I very much so appreciate that they're hitting the gunman over and over again because it lessens the use of Slagothor being able to summon another one. There's only 3 of them. One shoots a long shot, one shoots kind of a medium shot. That is surprisingly game. Wow. So Grinn finally gets a game on the board after almost giving up the whole set right there. But Grinn got the download, right? Grinn got the download game number 2. I feel like Battlefield definitely helped with that. I feel Battlefield is probably a better stage pick for Inkling. A lot more movement, a lot more ability to kind of, maybe not so much circle camp is probably a bad phrase here, but able to just dodge the can at several opportunities. You're still going to trade with that thing no matter what. It's frame 1. Like, the thing comes out frame freaking 1. And, oh my, and of course we start off and Slagothor is just throwing out everything possible. Good grab, maybe some confirms, does get the neutral. Oh, that was interesting. Good parry on the can. It's insane to me, right, that Duck Hunt has to do all of this work to try to get in. Well, not, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Grinn has to do all this work to try to get in on Slagothor And the payoff isn't really worth it. Like, we can't see Grinn get some meaningful conversions into anything. I mean, there's a good up throw into up air. The chillin' for all the Melee fans out there. Oh, and this is why I hate Kalos. Did you see that? Grinn pulled Ink Bomb and it just laid up on the platform. And it wasn't like Grinn did the charge pull. They just pulled out Ink Bomb and it landed right up there. Oh, okay. Good gunman. Yes, every game. Grinn has changed ults every single game. I like that. Yeah. Going low for that one. Not sure if that's the actual play, but this Ink on Slagothor is good. Hey, yo. Using Slagothor's can, trading with it, hitting both of them, going to the upper blast zone, and Grinn taking the kill. All right. Can has a damage threshold. Yeah, it should have a damage threshold, and it also, well, yes, it is on a timer, as you can see right there. Once it starts blinking and smoking, it is going to explode. But I do believe it also has a damage threshold, and what Duck Hunt's moves, I don't think any of Duck Hunt's moves, well, a lot of them don't explode. I'm not entirely sure, though. I do think it has a damage. I really do think it has a damage threshold, though. Good back air, like you said. Duck Hunt really needing a lot of setup here against Grinn. Grinn is, I'm not going to say running away with this game, but like they've got a lot of pressure built here on Slagothor. Slagothor running for that can, almost got the setup on the gunman for the continuation, but that was a good hit right there from Grinn to go ahead and take care of it. The down air almost converting into up air, but of course Kalos super high ceiling. You're not going to kill off the top with a soft hitbox like the up air. You're going to need a lot more damage than that. I like the use of gunman to try to get the can to move even further. I also got to respect Grinn going out here for these attempted kills. Very good. Oh, almost gets it. 80% here. Slagothor really working to get... All right. No, that was... I think you popped up a little too early. The hitbox was gonna. I mean, okay, Duck Hunt was at 150. All right, like I guess forward air at 150 in neutral is gonna kill off the side. Again, Slagothor in that position where so much extra credit is needed, so much work really needed here by the Duck Hunt to kind of get back in this game. I like that play, and then Grinn also gets a hit on the can, giving them possession of it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yo, he's cooking Slagothor. Almost baited out the ledge invincibility on that. I like where the vision was there. But 73 is going to be so tough to come back from right now. 157 on Grinn. Second stock, they're almost in the lead by a complete stock, but now it's fresh. Lots of damage for Slagothor to work with here, and yeah, this is going to be tough. Oh, this is going to be very tough. It is, because you don't know, like with the way Grinn has been holding shield, you're kind of unsure whether or not Slagothor is going to be able to get in. This is going to be a good kill, and Slagothor had to try to get away from the hit. They knew it was do or die in that moment.